Hello, and welcome to Behind the Tweet, where I tell you the whole long story behind a 280 character post from my Twitter account. Usually I say, welcome to another episode of Behind the Tweet, but it's been so long since those old episodes, we're just gonna assume we're starting fresh. Whole new audience, whole new group of people, whole new bunch of viewers to disappoint. Anyway, here is this week's tweet. 6-year-old. I wish every day was my birthday so I could get older and older and older. Me. Why do you want to grow up so fast? 6. So I can get an apartment and a boyfriend. Me. Let me stop you right there. So this is a real conversation. It didn't play out quite like that. I had to make it slightly more coherent for Twitter and a little bit safer for Twitter, honestly. The first line is absolutely true on there. My 6-year-old said she wanted a birthday every day, specifically so she could grow up faster. What I changed was the second part. She didn't say she wanted to get an apartment and a boyfriend. She said she wanted to get an apartment and move in her boyfriend. So that raised all kinds of red flags right there. First of all, that she wants to move in this guy. Second of all, is there a guy? Like, what's going on here? Do you have somebody specific in mind? Let's put this off for a while. The first part of her plan sounds pretty great. Let's get out in the world. Let's support ourselves. Let's not live off mom and dad. If she wants to get that apartment when she's old enough to work, then more power to her. That is wonderful. Getting an apartment just so you can move in a guy, big red flag. As we all know, guys are the worst. Start with a dog, start with a pig, and maybe just stick there. Maybe just be alone all your life. It's okay. There's no shame in that. Everybody should learn to be with themselves. In this, the idea of this compound plan that just kind of blew my mind. I guess that is kind of what people do now, though. They go out, they get an apartment, they get a live-in boyfriend or girlfriend. Usually, it used to be little kids say, I want to grow up and get married. Now, I want to grow up and get an apartment and move in my boyfriend. Although, to Lucy's credit, she didn't say she was going to move in with her boyfriend. She was going to have the apartment. She was going to have the lease. She was going to move the boyfriend in with her. And I think the caution there is, you're encouraging the guy to be a deadbeat a little bit. If you're going to move somebody in with you, you better make sure there is a rental agreement in place. You better make sure they're paying a safety deposit. Don't let love blind you to the fact this person could be a terrible roommate. All important things to consider. Of course, between the age of 6 and the age of 18 or 22 or 24, there are a lot of experiences between now and then. She's going to go through college and learn what it's like to have a non-family member as a roommate. She has plenty of family members as roommates now. She does not particularly enjoy their company. So the idea that she would want to move out and immediately get a new roommate kind of blows my mind. Maybe she would be happier to be alone for a while, or forever, or however that works out. I could very easily see that as being the effect of this household. My kids will never have any kids of their own or any pets of their own, and they will all move out to very quiet and solitary places. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Their volume is up here, and it only goes louder. At least you can hear them approaching. They are the opposite of ninjas. They will never sneak up on you. Unless you have just opened some kind of snack or food product you do not want to share, in which case they will silently and instantly materialize next to you, because that is what children do. What children also do is make plans for the future that sound frighteningly grown up. So Lucy's already planning out her first place, her first big relationship, probably setting up her first heartbreak. This is all moving a little bit fast for Dad. I still remember when she was born, when she was about this big or this big. I don't really remember how big babies are anymore, to be honest. Every time my wife shows me a picture that pops up on our Facebook newsfeed of what the kids were like when they were babies, I'm like, is that our kid? Which kid is that now? I have to look at the date. Because in my mind, our children are always exactly the age they are now. There's no past, and there's certainly no future. Because if you're a parent of this many daughters, you just kind of live in the moment. That's just how it is. And if you look forward too far, it gets really scary. So let's not talk about Lucy and her future apartment and that live-in boyfriend. Or if we are going to talk about it, let's just stick to the apartment and hope she has some awesome job to support it. She'll be a lawyer or an astronaut or like a laser robot fighter. That could totally be a job by the time she's 18. We don't know. Technology's moving so fast. That could totally be a legit career field. And let's be honest, if it had been a legit career field when I went through college, I totally would have majored in laser robots and not English. Got to think that would have been a better move. Anyway, please hit that subscribe button for more lengthy, unnecessary explanations of the true stories behind these tweets, and I will catch you next time.